Hello everyone, welcome to the newest episode. Today we are returning to Middle-earth, especially with the upcoming release of the Hobbit set. And this time I'm very excited because we have a Halfling Gollum theme deck featuring some of their valuable equipment such as the One Ring, we have Mithril Coat, the armor that was Frodo wearing, and also Bilbo's ring, actually it's the One Ring, but with a different ability. The cool thing about this deck is that all of our creatures are halflings. We have two versions of Frodo, Sauron's Bane, Frodo Determined Hero. We have also two versions of Gollum Patient Plotter, and Gollum Scheming Guide. And then we also have Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. So this is kind of a darker version of what might have happened if Frodo have kept the ring. Maybe he would have become corrupted by it, the Shire would have been destroyed or occupied by others, or perhaps even ruled by Frodo himself as some kind of dictator. Actually, I took the blueprint for this deck from a user on Moxfield. I played several games with this deck and made some minor changes to make it a little bit smoother and more focused on its main strategy, namely the ring tempts you. The ideal situation is when our opponent has a lot of life points, then if we manage to hit them with Frodo Sauron's Bane, they can immediately lose the game because of his ability once the ring has tempted us 4 times. And with all of our artifacts and equipment, we can make Frodo indestructible, give him hexproof, make him unblockable, and even use him to draw cards. On top of that, the abilities connected to the ring tempts you can help us push through even huge creatures. One of those things I really love about this deck is the synergy between the creatures and the equipment. Some of these artifacts are specifically designed for halflings, allowing us to attach them immediately or reducing their equip cost to only 1 mana instead of 3 when we equip it to a halfling. So let's take a closer look at the creatures. The main character of this deck is of course Frodo, especially Frodo Sauron's Bane. For just 1 mana we get this little fella and we can continuously upgrade him. At first he's only 1/2 creature, but if we pay 2 mana he becomes a Halfling Scout, a 2/3 creature with lifelink. Lifelink can be especially helpful here because with Call of the Ring, Disenchantment, we can continuously draw cards whenever the ring tempts us. And we have plenty of creatures, sorceries and instants that can trigger this ability. Then, if we pay 3 black mana, we can upgrade Frodo once again. He becomes a Halfling Rogue with the following ability. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game, if the ring has tempted you 4 times or more in this game. Otherwise the ring tempts you. So basically, by the time we have fully completed the ring's progression, we simply attack with Frodo, deal combat damage to our opponent, and yeah, our opponent will lose the game immediately. I know that paying 3 black mana can sometimes be a little difficult, so we have here Lotho Corrupt Sheriff to help us. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, we create a treasure token and lose 1 life. We can actually combine this quite nicely as early as turn 3, for example we can also cast Lotho and then cast for example for just 1 mana Gollum Spite, and then we will create a treasure token because it's our second spell. Then we also have Gollum Scheming Guide, which is a really funny card because it's basically a gambling game. Whenever Gollum attacks, we look at the top 2 cards of our library and choose a card type. Our opponent then tries to guess whether we choose correctly. If they guessed correctly, Gollum is removed from combat and we don't draw a card. Otherwise, Gollum can continue attacking and we get to draw a card. But to be honest, I'm really bad at this little guessing game and I fail most of the time. We also have Gollum Patient Plotter. This one is mainly here to trigger the ring tempts ability when this creature dies. And then we have Frodo Determined Hero, and I especially like this version of Frodo. Actually, it's also one of my favorite cards in the set. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, we can attach an artifact or equipment to him for free. And that's incredibly powerful. For example, we can also attach Bilbo's ring for free, draw a card, and maybe Frodo already has Mithril Coat. You can see here, attached as well, making him also indestructible. A fantastic Frodo card. So now let's take a closer look at the instant and sorcery spells. Basically, we have plenty of removal spells. We have 4 copies of Gollum Spite to deal with smaller creatures, especially creatures with lifelink or mana producing creatures. For 4 mana we can also cast it from the graveyard and the ring tempts us. Then we have Sam's Desperate Rescue, which allows us to bring a creature back from the graveyard to our hand, and once again, the ring tempts us. We also have Reprieve here for just 2 mana, which is a great card against expensive spells, and on top of that we can also draw a card. I also included 4 copies of Go for the Fraud. Since this card was originally also printed in the Lord of the Rings set, I thought it fit perfectly into this deck, even though it's not currently available on Arena. Here we can just simply destroy a non-artifact creature. Then we also have for 3 mana the Battle of Bywater, which is our typical mass removal spell. We also have 1 copy of Claim the Precious. Here we can just destroy a creature and the ring tempts us. For enchantments we only have Call of the Ring here, 4 copies, which helps us to trigger the ring's tempt ability and allows us to draw additional cards. And now let's move on to the artifacts. Of course we have the Run Ring because, well, it's Frodo's favorite toy. Then we have also Mithril Coat, here it is, which makes one of our creatures indestructible and protects it from removal spells. And we can also attach it for free to any of our legendary creatures, and luckily actually all of our creatures are legendary. We also have Bilbo's Ring, which allows us to draw a card if we attack with only one with the equipped creature. During our turn, the creature also has hexproof, and the equip cost for halflings is only 1 mana here. So in total we are running only 21 lands, we have 11 swamps, 10 plains. The reason is because our mana curve is very low. You can see almost all the spells cost 2 mana, and then we also have Lotho, the Corrupt Sheriff, that also produces treasure tokens. And finally let's look at the sideboard. Those are actually the cards that were previously in the stack. You can see we have 2 copies of Orcish Bowmaster. Yeah, I just took it out because it has the MS ability, Orcs 1, and here I just wanted really to focus only the ring tempt ability, so we can just trigger it faster, and then also we can attack with Frodo. So since we reach level 4 of that, we can just kill the opponent immediately. Then we had also 4 copies of the One Ring. I think it's just a very expensive spell for mana. Sure, it gives us protection, but actually we just want to finish the game also as early as possible. So I just took it out and I just kept 1 copy of it because, yeah, we can also maybe benefit from it. It protects us. But the main focus is here. Frodo, Sauron's Bane, has to attack, and we just want to kill the opponent. And also 2 copies of Mount Doom. The problem is some spells like Battle of Bywater requires 2 white mana. Also Claim the Precious, 2 mana. I don't want to spend any life points for that, because we have also Call of the Ring. It can become critical, and yeah, Frodo is the only creature with lifelink, so in case I just removed 2 copies of the Mount Doom and replaced it by 1 swamp, and I think also 1 plains. So this is actually the stack, and I would say let's play some games. Out of our Frodo Gollum theme deck from the set Lord of the Rings, and this time we are playing in ranked, and we are currently in gold rank, and our goal is to reach platinum rank with this Lord of the Rings deck. I'm very confident. I think we can easily manage that. So yeah, opponent starts the game, we have a very nice hand. The only thing that we are missing here are some creatures, but yeah, we can just take it, and Paradise Druid produces green mana, so actually when this creature is tapped, you can use one of those removal spells. Oh, Shieldred the Apocalypse, nice. Just in turn 3 they cast already Shieldred the Apocalypse. Yeah, for that we have Go for the Fraud, kill Shieldred, and then we can also kill Paradise Druid, slow down the opponent, and attack with Gollum, Patient Plotter, deal 3 damage to the opponent. And next turn we can also cast Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. We can also actually use Gollum's Spite from the graveyard. So I think we'll just... I think we'll just use it from the graveyard, start triggering the ring tempt ability. I think it's also good because now we have also plenty of lands in our hand. Here we have Reprieve. So actually killing the Paradise Druid was a good choice because you can see, I don't know, maybe the opponent has only big spells on their hand. That's why they are not casting or are not able to cast any spells. Perfect. And this one is also tapped, comes on the battlefield tapped. And yeah, also still they cannot cast any spells. So yeah, obviously they have just some big creatures, maybe also other copies of Shieldred. So opponent only has 6 life points, and Withering Curse, all creatures get -2/-2. Perfect, we can use Reprieve, bring it back, And yeah, next turn the opponent, yeah, okay, opponent will still survive it. But we can also use Mithril Coat, give indestructible. But I think it does matter because you can see all creatures will get -2/-2. So even the creature with indestructible will die here. So now we just need more creatures. Yeah, we have another Gollum Patient Plotter. The good thing is, when Gollum Patient Plotter dies, then we will reach level 2 of the Ring Tempts ability. Great, then we can also at least discard the Swamp. We will just attach again, equip 3. And next turn we will attack. I mean, the only card that can stop us right now is like this, where you can give the creature -2/-2. If they are going to cast Shieldred, we have Battle of Bywater or any creatures that with power 3 or more. Oh no, as an initial cost to cast the spell Blight 1 or pay 3 mana, exile. Ah, okay. Again, a removal spell with exile. So, I mean, in this case, we'll just keep the mana. We will keep the lands. Paradise Druid, fine. Okay, so here, oh perfect, here we have FRODO'S Bane. Let's see if they have more cards where they can exile our creatures. Hopefully not. That's odd. Usually when you're playing a Golgari deck, you don't have actually those cards where you can exile creatures. Usually when you're playing an Orzhov deck, or when you have white mana, then it's usually permanents where you can exile other permanents. So Vein Reaper, wow, 6 mana, flying ward, sacrifice a creature. So we'll just kill first Paradise Druid, and then we can use Battle of Bywater. We will also enhance FRODO'S Bane. Perfect, so yeah, we'll just use Battle of Bywater, kill this big creature. Yeah, we don't have to sacrifice because we don't target this creature. And we can also enhance, yeah, actually, unfortunately we can just kill the opponent next turn. Let's see if they will get any life points. Now we have reached level 4 of the Ring Tempts. No, please no. Oh, again, exile target creature. Okay, so here we have Call of the Ring. Let's cast Lotho. Equip it again. I mean, I don't know how many cards they have where they can exile a creature. I mean, they must also have plenty of those removal spells, just those common ones. Yeah, Box Differs, Embrace. Oh, they're aiming for Call of the Ring, so probably they're going to destroy Disenchantment. Yeah, we just need actually... Can be a little bit difficult if they are going to cast a creature or more creatures. Actually, we need Bilbo's Ring because then we can attach it to Lotho, and this creature can't be blocked then. But that's fine, okay. So they didn't cast any creatures. GG. So we're playing against Captain America, Black Werewolf. So what do we have here? We start the game perfect, we'll take it. FRODO'S Bane at the beginning. I mean, that's actually the perfect start here. If we can cast FRODO'S Bane in turn 1, and hopefully we'll also draw some equipments, then we can attach it. I love when FRODO'S Bane has all the equipments. Actually, we don't need any other creatures on the battlefield. We'll just attach Mithril Coat and then Bilbo's Ring to FRODO'S Bane. And this creature is then so powerful because it cannot be blocked. We can enhance Frodo, so it will be a 2/3 creature with lifelink. Indestructible, hexproof. Yeah, that's insane. So I don't think they will block with Voice of the Blast. So then we will just use Gollum's Bite. We'll go for the throat for, yeah, other creatures with lifelink. I bet they have also Ajani's Pridemate. But even if they have like huge creatures with with lifelink, but without trample it doesn't matter. We can also block with FRODO'S Bane once this creature has indestructible. Yeah, okay, so we'll just see. Maybe they also want to attach any enchantment aura to Voice of the Blast. If not, then we'll just kill it anyway. So yeah, we'll just do it. Let's kill Voice of the Blast. Perfect, here we have Reprieve, we are just missing the mana. So let's attack first. We'll get 2 life points. And actually we just need also Call of the Ring, because since we already have 26 life points, split up. Oh, okay, but we have Reprieve, we can just bring the spell back to our opponents and oh great, we have the Swamp. So actually if they are going to, I bet they will try it again next turn to cast Split Up. Then we can attach Mithril Coat to Frodo, yeah? Destroy all tapped creatures or all untapped. So we'll just deal 2 damage and we'll wait. They probably gonna cast this again. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think they have no other choice, but it's a waste. I mean, they are just going to kill 1 creature. So we'll just attach it. Sauron's Bane will survive, perfect. Here we have Frodo, Determined Hero. Actually, yeah, we just need 1 more Swamp. And we have to start actually also trigger the Ring Tempts ability. I think we have to kill the opponent without Frodo's ability. So let's hope our opponent will cast 2 spells at once. Split Up, Voice of the Blast. Yeah. So yeah, we are playing against the mono-white deck, so we can also expect some enchantment cards where they can also exile a permanent, like Banishing Light, exactly. And there are plenty of these. So yeah, actually it would be better, yeah, to exile Mithril Coat. So they did the right choice, but actually. Yeah, we can also cast the One Ring. I mean, we have 30 life points, so we can actually also tap the One Ring, draw more cards. So we need Split Up again, okay. They have only, I don't know, do they have any other creatures? It's only Banishing Light and all the wipeout cards, mass removals. So yeah, we'll just cast Gollum, Patient Plotter and FRODO'S Bane. They will also receive life points. I don't know, I mean, Authority of the Consuls, it's too long already in standard. Actually, in my opinion, this card should be banned. It's just too good. I mean, for 1 mana, you are always receiving life points whenever a creature enters the battlefield, and then there are so many creatures already in the format that, yeah, whenever you receive life points, just put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. And it's not only that, but they have also other abilities. Whenever this creature dies, bring any other creature back with less mana from the graveyard onto the battlefield, for example. And yeah, I mean, it's just like almost you have the feeling that almost everyone is playing Authority of the Consuls in their deck. There's not really a variety among those MTG players anymore. Even in ranked games and even in unranked games, there are so many players just playing lifelink games, lifelink decks. So we will also send this back to our opponent's hand and kill the opponent. So GG. This hand looks pretty good. We have 2 lands, we have also Reprieve and also go for the Frod, and we can also draw cards with Gollum, Scheming Guide, hopefully. Well, because it's always a gambling and I'm really bad at it. So hopefully we can just manage at least to draw 1-2 cards. Here we have Sauron's Bane. I think we'll just cast Gollum first. Hopefully we can draw cards. And guys, you know, actually I was thinking to buy a display from Lord of the Rings, not from Lord of the Rings, but from Hobbit. But the problem is, because I checked the prices for the cards, the display is from Hobbit is actually more expensive than the usual ones. Usually you pay 120, I think, like around 110, 120 euro here in Austria. But for the Lord of the Rings, that was the first time that you had to pay like 180 euro. And that's also for the Hobbit. Here you also have to pay 180 euro. I don't know, I mean, in my opinion, it's just too expensive. And I checked the prices on card market, where you can always check the prices, like the average price for a card. And the cool thing is you can also like list all the Hobbit cards, and you will just start with the most expensive going to the least expensive. And it's actually unbelievable. It's just better to buy singles than to purchase the display, because only like 5 or 6 cards are very expensive, and I think the most expensive is over 20 euro worth. Then you have plenty cards that are like 20, 18, 17, 16, 15 euro worth, and the rest, those cards are just you can just buy it for 10 cents. So it would be ridiculous just to buy the display, because you will receive those cards, those cheap ones anyway. So at the end you will just spend 180 euro to have cards worth maybe not even 100 euro. So I was just thinking, I think I will just buy singles, and I will create a deck buying single cards from card market. So yeah, land. Perfect. So at least we can just deal 1 damage with FRODO'S Bane. So I think it's just better. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why they are just came up with this insane price again, 180, and those cards are not even, expensive. And if you want to, and also the price for the collector's boosters are just crazy. I think you have to pay 600 euro at my local MTG store for just, how many boosters are there in 10 or not even 8? And it's also like a gambling if you're just buying the collectors and then you are just getting not those very expensive cards. My gosh, you need to spend 600 just to have, I think those full art alternative versions of like Bard and Smaug. Okay, each of these cards might be worth 100 euro, but what if there's not even those cards in those booster bags? Yeah, it's just insane. So yeah, I think, because I also want to have the work deck in Paper Magic. So, and I checked, all the works are so cheap. Even those that are rare, that only cost a couple of cents. So I think I will also purchase those cards in Paper Magic. And then I have to check, because I finished also the scenery from Lord of the Rings, where you can also have this huge battlefield with all the main characters and also with the antagonists. The battle on the Pelennor fields. I have managed to get all the cards and just to create the scenery in my map. So we will just discard. Yeah, I think we can discard the Frodo, Determined Hero, Kami of Transience. Yeah, they're not going to block. So let's deal damage. Opponent has only 8 life points. Yeah, we can also draw more cards, thanks to FRODO'S Bane. And actually, let's see what they will do, because we have Mithril Coat, we can just attach it to one of our creatures, Generous Visitor. Yeah, I think we can also keep Battle of Bywater if they are going to distribute more counters. Oh my god, no, they are distributing all the counters on Kami of Transience. They have still 2 mana. Rune of... Oh, okay, yeah. So they will deal a lot of damage to us. Rune of Sustenance, also has lifelink, and only costs, yeah, okay, with Jukai Naturalist it costs only 1 mana. And now they will attach it to Coming of Transience, and this creature will also get lifelink here. So, wow, okay, they will attack. This creature also has trample, it doesn't matter actually. So let's cast Mithril Coat attached to Gollum Patient Plotter. But next turn actually it should be possible to kill the opponent, because we have reached level 4 of the Ring Tempts You. Here we have Claim the Precious, perfect. We have also Battle of Bywater, but it would be, I think, a waste if we will just use Battle of Bywater. I'm just thinking. Or maybe not. Battle of Bywater, then we'll also kill Coming of Transience, and then we use also Claim the Precious, kill Generous Visitor, because only Jukai Naturalist will remain on the battlefield. Opponent only still has 18 life points, you will see. They will not going to block with Jukai Naturalist, they don't want to lose this creature. And yeah, we'll kill the opponent, because they are not reading the card. So we'll choose land. I don't think they will believe us. Will they also choose land? Really? Okay, so yeah, I don't think they will block with Jukai Naturalist, FRODO'S Bane, so come on. Oh my god, I have to do that, yeah. Frodo again killed the opponent, so GG. So opponent goes first. Here we have 3 lands, we have Call of the Ring, great, also FRODO'S Bane. So turn 1, you can see FRODO'S Bane, turn 2 Call of the Ring. And yeah, we have also Mithril Coat, so we'll just keep it. And yeah, I think, guys, you can always write me also in the comments if you have any recommendations also regarding the Hobbit side, if you want to see specific decks, or maybe if you have any other suggestions, if you want to see maybe a Dwarf deck, or maybe I don't know, a Bard deck with his Lake Town Fox, or what else. Yeah, just write me in the comments below what you want to see next. But after the Lord of the Rings Frodo Gollum theme deck will be the Warg deck. So after that, yeah, you can decide, or you can give me some recommendations. So then, because it's better to know early, to focus on those cards, because it's really difficult to gather all the cards. It takes some time to just collect all the cards for one certain deck. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But if you want, you can also, we don't have to just focus on the Hobbit side, we can also focus on other sets, because yeah, in the future we also want to create, actually it's already done, the Frog deck from Bloomborough. If you would rather see this deck, you can also write me in the comments. The more people show interest, then of course we will upload this kind of deck. So let's cast Gollum Patient Plotter. We can also cast Call of the Ring, the enchantment. So again, Healer's Hog, I mean, it's like every second deck is about lifelink. So hopefully, once we will just reach platinum rank, we will just see also other decks, because I have also encountered again those decks, but I'm not putting all the matches into this episode, because it's just too similar, and we also want to see more different decks. So because it would be just boring to see always just the same deck over and over again. So we'll just equip Gollum. Gollum is now a very powerful creature with indestructible. So actually it was always his dream to be indestructible. But you can see actually the One Ring only gives you extends life, and what else? It makes you invisible. But that's it, huh? So actually those all the other creatures besides Sauron, they don't really benefit from it. because it's also corrupt your character and you will just remain very lonely, like Gollum, patient plotter. I mean, Smeagol lost all his friends and yeah, he was the whole time alone. Frodo, Sauron's Bane, perfect. We have also Bilbo's ring. Would be very cool if also Bilbo's ring would have flash. Then we can also just cast it in our opponent's turn. So yeah, I think in our opponent's turn we'll just enhance Frodo. And the Johnny's Bridesmaid, they cannot do anything right now. Because we have Mithril Coat, so we can always block with this creature. And as long as this creature doesn't have trample, it's useless. So they can also have like 100 power, toughness also 100. And with Bilbo's ring, we are also able to attack the opponent and deal damage. So now we just need to enhance Frodo, Sauron's Bane, also reach the ring tempts ability level 4. And Healer's Hawk is just too weak, only 1 damage, and if they are going to attack with our Johnny's Bridesmaid, we can also attach Mithril Coat to Frodo, and then we also will receive more life points. So decline, here we have again. So in this case we'll just attach it to Frodo. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just put maybe first we can equip Bilbo's ring to Frodo. And we can also spend the 3, we have here also 3 mana, perfect. So let's do that. I love it when all the equipments are attached to Frodo. And then it's just a question of time. Then if we just have to attack with Frodo and kill the opponent. Actually, it would be already possible next turn. Hopefully they will attack with our Johnny's Bridesmaid, so then we can also block with Gollum, patient plotter, but actually it's not necessary. Because also Call of the Ring will trigger it at the beginning of our turn. Dazzling Angel. But I think I will just block it anyway. Because then Frodo, Sauron's Bane is the only creature on the battlefield. It looks so cool. 1 creature against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. And we still kill the opponent even though they have 33 life points. Oh, they're attacking for Johnny's Bridesmaid and also with the cat. Perfect. So Frodo, Sauron's Bane, will just enhance it the last time. We can block the cat and also we can use Gollum. So even now, at the end of our turn, we will have level 4 of the ring tempts ability. What? Great, let's block like this, here. Perfect. So Call of the Ring, yeah, actually we can still draw more cards. We have 14 life points and yeah, in this turn we will just kill the opponent. So we can draw more cards. Here we have Gollum, Scheming Guide and also Reprieve. The opponent doesn't have any cards left in their hand. So we will not cast any creatures. We will just attack with Frodo. So wow, 1 creature against all of them. I love when all the equipments are attached to Frodo. It's so powerful. Hexproof, indestructible, we draw cards. The opponent is not able to block and GG. What a game. Shire and also Gollum's Bite, Call of the Ring looks very good. Also Gollum's Scheming Guide. Hopefully this time we'll draw more cards than in the previous game. So yeah, let's cast Gollum's Scheming Guide. We are playing against the Lifelink deck. Oh man, come on guys. There are so many cards. There are so many sets also currently in standard. It cannot be that like every second deck is just Lifelink. I mean, we didn't also encounter for a long time a mono green deck, which is strange, but actually it's also cool that yeah, that we can see other decks. But now we only encounter almost in every game lifelink decks. So I hope it will also look different in once we reach platinum rank, or yeah, platinum rank, diamond rank. So Voice of the Blast, yeah, we will just kill Impatient Orator. So because whenever a creature enters the battlefield, opponent receives life points. So yeah, we also have Go for the Throat. Here we have 2 planes. Okay, so we will just decide land. Come on, say no. Yes, non-land, perfect. Okay, this might be very important right now, just to draw as many cards as we can, because we just need also more removal spells, we need more creatures on the battlefield, and we need more mana, because we want to attach Mithril Coat to at least, yeah, to one of our creatures, to make it indestructible. Because you could see also in the last game, was it in the last game, where we also played against a lifelink deck with a Ajani's Pridemate, and they are not able to do anything because we have also Mithril Coat. Yeah, they will receive life points. Here we have another plains. We need swamps. So yeah, let's attack first. Gollum, Patient Plotter, and Reprieve. Reprieve, yeah, that's the card that we need. Maybe they have also some very expensive angel creatures, so we can just slow down the opponent. Yeah, yeah, perfect. So yeah. Okay, so we have Reprieve, and we can also still cast Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff, in case they have some small lifelink creatures. Yeah, we'll just do it. We need also treasure tokens. Come on, cast a spell with mana value 5. Nah, it's only Guide of Souls. Yeah, we can also bring this back to their opponent's hand. Where is the black mana? So, Frodo, Determined Hero, costs 2 mana. Here we have Sam's Desperate Rescue. We'll just... we need the swamp. Yeah, definitely. But what will we choose? Let's go for non-land. Or maybe land. Yes. Okay, this time it worked also. Wow, actually we are drawing almost every turn. I think we never had a game where the opponent always gets strong. Maybe we can just keep this and draw more cards. So this time they are casting Guide of Souls. Yeah, with Cleric class they are also able to bring back one of those creatures on the battlefield. So Guide of Souls, destroy target enchantment, that's fine. So actually, yeah, we'll just cast it at the end of our opponent's turn. And they can distribute more counters, that's fine. Abiding Grace, at the beginning of your end step, choose one, you gain 1 life, return target creature with mana value 1. Okay, so I didn't see any creatures with mana value 1, so it's only Guide of Souls. Yeah, we just attach it to Gollum Scheming Guide, because then we can also attack. They are not able to kill this creature. So yeah, they also realized that we have just too many cards in our hand. They don't have any cards, so yeah, it's GG. So opponent goes first, FRODO'S, Bane, yeah, we'll just keep it. We have also Gollum Spite, come on, please no, again, like, not again a lifelink deck. Surveil 1. But yeah, it doesn't look like, maybe it's an equipment deck or burn deck. Cool, they are not killing FRODO'S Bane. So actually we'll just try and hope they will not kill it, so we can trigger the ring tempts ability with Call of the Ring. And yeah, I'm also looking forward because I just checked and I think I have never created a dragon deck. So this time it would be the first time I would also create a dragon block deck from the set Hobbit, because we have Smaug, we have also different versions of Smaug, we have also another dragon. And actually we can maybe combine it with some dwarves. And also there's an excellent enchantment card. Sure, it won't be that fast, this deck, but whenever we put a land on the battlefield, we put a counter on this enchantment, and then for, I think, if it has 4 counters, we can sacrifice this enchantment, and we will receive 4, no wait, I'm just mixing it up. I think it's more expensive, but then if it has 4 or 5 counters, we can sacrifice it and bring one of those dragon creatures straight on the battlefield. So actually we can also bring Smaug straight on the battlefield, but there is another card. I think it's an either sorcery or instant spell. For 4 mana you deal 3 damage to all the creatures, and then you will receive 4 mana and you can spend it to cast any dragon spell. And there is a dragon for 4 mana with haste and flying, so we can also attack immediately. So discard a card, it will be Gollum. So let's cast Frodo. And we still have 1 black mana, so we can also kill one of those creatures, hopefully the small one. But I just, you know guys, I'm recording this episode before going to work. It's like 5 AM. I just woke up very early just to record this episode, because I also want to finish this journey with our Frodo Gollum theme deck. So this one will be the 3rd episode. I will upload it probably maybe also today on Tuesday. The 4th one and the last episode of this deck will be on Thursday. And I think on Friday already I will upload the Warg deck. So let's attack. We will discard the 3rd copy of Frodo. And turn. Oh, we have so many artifacts cards that looks cool. The One Ring, Bilbo's Ring, and also Mithril Coat. So, oh, we just need more mana. Oh, they are putting a landmark counter on those artifacts. Yeah, I think we'll just still try it. Try to attach it to Frodo. Perfect, they didn't cast any burn spells. And because actually they could. We cast Mithril Coat on the stack. On that they can also just cast any burn spell, kill Frodo, and then we'll just waste it. So yeah, this decline doesn't matter. We can, yeah, we don't need the One Ring. And next turn, actually maybe we'll also attach Mithril Coat to Frodo's Bane, because this card we just want to keep on the battlefield. We have already the ring tempts to level 4, so we just need to, we need black mana. Either black mana, or we need also Lotho, the corrupt Sheriff. So this creature will create some treasure tokens. Haphazard Bombardment, wow, 6 mana. We have 2 copies of Reprieve, so we can just do it. And next turn we'll just do it again. Oh, finally! We have Swamp. Yeah, we need to draw more cards. Now we are drawing all the lands. Okay, so we just need 1 more. Yeah, I think we'll just use it for Frodo's ability, because we have also Sam's Desperate Rescue. In case they are going to kill Frodo, Sauron's Bane, we just bring it back. Yes! Here we have the 3rd. So next turn they might be already dead. So I think they will try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, let's see if they are going to cast it again. I will just point it on haphazard bombardment in case they are going to cast it again. Maybe they will Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. Oh no, we have again Reprieve. Yeah, GG. Once again, Reprieve saved us. Yeah, we are also coming closer, so yeah, you can see Flash. So we are playing against Sauron Markov, and that hand looks good. We have FRODO'S Bane turn 1, then we can also cast Frodo Determined Hero turn 2, and also we can equip FRODO'S Bane with Mithril Coat. So where's my coffee? Here. So Eater of Virtue. Oh, we are playing, it seems so, we are playing against the equipment deck. So actually those, equipment decks are not really powerful because you have to attach a lot of equipments, you have to pay the equipment cost, attach it to one creature, and then in the meantime we can just destroy this creature, for example, if they want to attach the equipment. So we will just enhance Frodo, gain some life points. Down to 17, perfect. Imperial, Blade Master, Double Strike. Oh yeah, with Toughness 3, that might be a problem. Actually, we can attack with Frodo. Yeah, we can also attack. We'll just put first this creature so they think, oh, we have only 1 mana left, so they cannot cast anything. But we have here a spell that only costs 1 mana, give this creature -2/-2, so yeah, they cannot deal any damage to us. Also, we will reduce the toughness. So here we have Twin Blade Geist again, also with Double Strike. So whenever a equipped creature dies, exile it, and all the exiled creatures are attached to this equipment. And then if this creature also has Double Strike or Flying, then this equipped creature will also get the same abilities. So let's no, we will not attack. Actually, we can attack with Frodo Determined Hero, because it has, in our turn, this creature has Indestructible. I think they will not notice it. Yeah, great, they are not noticing it. Yeah, okay, I'm honest, I mean, sometimes it's really difficult to see it. Actually, it's only this, you can see at toughness, at the number of the toughness, you can just see it's a little bit lighter, but that's all. Yeah. Okay, target creature gets +2/+2, they try to correct their mistake, but that's fine, they are just using another instant spell just to save their creature. And yeah, actually we can also block with FRODO'S Bane. We'll attach Mithril Coat. Sacred Fire deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life points. Yeah, sorry Frodo, to this version. I mean, the other one is more important. Twin Blade Geist. Hopefully they will attack. Great. So let's kill the Geist. So yeah, only 1 creature on the battlefield, and we also have a creature that has Indestructible. Now we have also Bilbo's Ring, perfect. Oh, everything works so fine. We have all the cards that we need, and we can also enhance. Yeah, we just need more mana, but actually that's... we can also just equip. We can attach this artifact to Frodo, attack, gain 2 life points. We still have 27 life points, so even though if they will equip a Twin Blade Geist, oh, also they have Asari Captain with haste and trample and Double Strike, so it will deal 12 damage. Call of the Ring. Actually, I think we'll just stop. Ah, it costs 3 mana. we will not be able to cast Battle of Bywater. I think we just need to go kill Asari Captain, otherwise it will deal again 12 damage. So in this case, first we'll cast Call of the Ring, receive at least 2 life points, and turn. I mean, we can also cast Go for the Throat in our opponent's turn. I don't think they have any cards where they can also give their creatures Hexproof, Goblin Samurai. Yeah, so actually it's a Warrior Samurai deck. And we have to kill Goro Goro, because it can also produce Dragon tokens. Let's kill Asari Captain. Cool. So Goro Goro is also a creature with power 4, so actually that it means we can also kill it with Battle of Bywater. The One Ring, actually, maybe it's not bad just to cast the One Ring, because then we have 1 turn more, so we will not deal any damage. The opponent will not deal any damage to us, and we can draw a card. Great, we have also claimed the Precious. So either we will cast next turn Battle of Bywater or claim the Precious. Depends. If they are going to create more dragons, then we'll cast Battle of Bywater. If not, then we'll just use Claim the Precious and kill Goro Goro. Yeah. So we have the ring tempt to level 2. Yeah, we'll pay. Nice. Here we have also Lotho, Corrupt Shire, and we have enough mana. Wait, actually we can... Yeah, we will cast Claim the Precious, because it will also trigger the ring tempt ability. They can't activate Goro's ability because they didn't attack. So let's... yeah, let's cast maybe... Yeah, first we'll attack. Only with FRODO'S Bane. No, actually we can also... Let me see. No, we will not attack. Because next turn we will just... They can attack with 1 creature. Then we will attack with FRODO'S Bane. This creature can't be blocked, so they should be dead. Yeah, they can also kill Gollum Patient Plotter, then it will also trigger the ability. But anyway, also next turn we have Call of the Ring at the beginning of our turn. It will trigger it. So they should be dead. If they are not able to exile FRODO'S Bane, they are dead. Yeah, they don't have any cards left actually. So yeah, they are dead. They equip the Eganju Exemplar, gets also +1/+1. We'll just block, kill this creature. Yeah, they didn't notice it, but Frodo is also indestructible. I don't know, maybe it's too much text, why the opponents are not reading the text, but it's always important. So yeah, let's select FRODO'S Bane, decline. Here we have the planes, let's put it on the battlefield, activate Frodo's last ability, and we will attack. Yeah. But a very cool deck, I like it. The equipment deck. Because we are just 1 win away from entering Platinum rank, and next time we'll just start entering Platinum rank with this deck. Play a couple of games in Platinum, hopefully we'll see also a lot of different decks, not only those Lifelink decks. And yeah, so this is the Gollum Frodo theme deck. Episode 3, next time I will upload it today, the last will be on Thursday. Hopefully I can already show you guys the Warg deck on Friday. If not, maybe it will be also Saturday. So yeah, and if you have any other recommendations regarding the Hobbit set, you can just always write me in the comments below. And if you like my channel or the format I'm playing, I'm just creating decks from one certain set, and I'm just playing it ranked, unranked, historic, standard. Please subscribe, leave a comment, always happy to see comments, always to have like a discussion, also just an exchange with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.